celebrate them. Celebrate them. Celebrate them. Our Deacon Ifyok and our dear sister Shaindemi. Please celebrate them. Hallelujah. Great. So before we start, we'd like to just repeat the rules. Audience, please. No murmuring. If we murmur, we will cancel whatever you have said by taking the last answer that the contestant provides as the final answer, and it will not be fair on them. In fact, maybe to stop us from murmuring, let me give us our own question. Are we ready for audience question? Okay, so when I call the question, the person who knows the answer, in fact, let the whole audience chorus the answer in 5 seconds, since we like to chorus. 1, 2, 3, go. How many chapters are in the book of Nahum? Is it laughter? The answer is not laughter. 28. The answer is wrong. You see, it's not very easy. After we have checked, Google has helped us. Next question. How many chapters are in the book of Isaiah? 3 seconds. How many? You see? Only one person got it. The other answers I heard is incorrect. There are 66 books there. You see, it's not easy. So put your hands together for yourselves. We have had our own fair share of Agamasot final, so please, let's cooperate. And I turn to the contestants now. You are welcome. Welcome. I'm sure we know the rules already, but I'll say them very quickly again. We have question 1 to 21 in this open round, so you're free to pick any question from 1 to 21. You will have 20 seconds to respond. If within 20 seconds you do not have the answer, you have 2 options for your lifelines. Number 1, you can call for 50-50, in which case we'll take out 2 incorrect answers, and you'll be left with 2 of which you have to choose 1, and we'll take your final answer. Time stops running when you use your lifeline, then I'll moderate the remaining time. Option 2 is that you can call your group for consultation to give you the answer, but I'll come back to you to verify the answer, and that will be it. After the general round, we go to the tie-breaking round, if we get there. In that segment, there is no lifeline. Even if you have not used your lifeline up to that point, there is no lifeline. On your tables, you have sheets of paper to mark which questions are gone, so that you can pick the ones that are left. I wish you all the best. Are we ready? All right. Let me start from the apostolic group, the group of Peter. What question number would you be starting with?
Question 6.
Question number 6. Question number 6. And we have it on the screen. After Jonah was displeased with God in chapter 4, which side of the city did he go and sit? A, east, B, west, C, north, D, south. 50-50 has been selected as lifeline for group of Peter. System, please take out 2 incorrect answers. We are left with 2 options, A and C. Which one is your answer? Ten, 9.
East.
C is not. Is that your final answer?
I said east.
You said what?
East.
Please speak well into the microphone.
East A.
East A. Is that your final answer? Final answer? The final answer is East A. Is E correct? And yes, it is. Group of Peter is correct, and they've scored their points, but they've lost 1 lifeline, so you have 1 lifeline left. The group of the George, Deborah, what is question number you are picking?
Number 2.
Please speak well into the microphone. Question number 2. Question number 2. Are we ready? Yes, we are. In chapter 4 of the book of Esther, how long did Esther tell everyone to fast? A, 3 days. B, 7 days. C, 21 days. D, 40 days. You said what?
3 days.
A, 3 days. Is that your final answer?
Yes, that's my final.
You have lifelines available.
That's my final.
Final answer for group Deborah. Option A, 3 days has been chosen. Is that the correct answer? Yes, it is. Put your hands together for group Deborah. This is going real good, real good, real good. I turn to Team Mary, the mother of the Lord.
12.
What question number?
12.
Question number 12. Please remember to mark the ones that are gone on your table. Question number 12. Yes. The question says, in seeking replacement for Judas Iscariot, the apostles identified 2 candidates, one of whom is Matthias. What is the name of the other candidate? A, Joseph of Arimathea. Audience, please. B, Joseph Justus. C, Julius Christus. And D, John the Twin.
50-50.
Group of Mary has elected 50-50 lifeline. System, please take out 2 incorrect answers. And we have option A and option B. 2 Josephs. Which one is it?
B.
B, Joseph Justus. Is that your final answer? Speaking to the microphone, please. Yes, final answer, Joseph Justus. Is she correct? Oh, yes, she is. I told you this group is hot. This group is hot. This is final. I got my sword, season 3. Foundation of Truth Assembly. Are you ready? Yes. Group Abraham.
Question 3.
Question number 3. Question number 3 is still available. And it's coming up on the screen. Yes, we've got it. What was the name of the prisoner released instead of Jesus? A, Barnabas. B, Barabbas. C, Annas. D, Ananias.
B. Barabbas.
B, Barabbas. You have 15 seconds on the clock. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Final answer?
Yes.
B, Barabbas is incorrect. Yes, it is the correct answer. It is the correct answer. This is the end of round 1. We go again. Round 2. Let me start with you, group of Abraham. Question number 7. Question number 7 is coming up on the screen, and yes, it is up. In Isaiah chapter 6, what vision did Isaiah see? A, a burning bush. B, the Lord sitting on the throne, high and lifted up. C, a ladder reaching to heaven. D, a valley of dry bones.
D.
D, a valley of dry bones. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You have a lifeline? Final answer?
Yes.
Final answer is D, a valley of dry bones. Is E correct? Not this time, but please celebrate. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. This is the final I Got My Sword season 3. Group of Mary, it's your turn.
18.
Question number 18. Yes, we have it on the screen now. The question says, How many years did David reign over Israel in Jerusalem? A, 7 years. B, 30 years. C, 33 years. D, 40 years. You have one lifeline left.
33.
33 is what option?
C.
Option C. Is that your final answer? You have 8 seconds on the clock. Final answer? Final answer is option C, 33 years. Is she correct? And yes, she is. Yes, she is. Put your hands together once more. Group of Deborah.
Question number 8.
Question number 8. Okay, question number 8 is still available. It says, according to Proverbs 18, verse 24, what must a man do in order to have friends? A, ask them for it. B, not look down on anyone. C, obtain favor from God. D, show himself to be friendly.
D. Show himself to be friendly.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is.
Have you used any of your lifelines?
No, sir.
Would you want to use any of your lifelines? Final answer is D. All right, group of Deborah has elected final answer as D. Is she correct? And yes, she is. Another round of applause. I turn to you, group of Peter. What is your question number to end round 2?
Question 13.
Question what?
13.
Question 13. All right. It says, when the king got angry, because no one could tell his dream and the interpretation, he directed the captain of the king's guard to slay all magicians, astrologers, Chaldeans, and wise men. What is the name of this executor? A, Arioch. B, Ariochos. C, Antioch. D, Antiochus.
A. Arioch.
A, Arioch. Have you used any of your lifelines?
Yes.
Do you want to use the other one? 10 seconds on the clock. Is this your final answer?
Yes.
Final answer for group of Peter is option A, Arioch. Is he correct? And yes, it is. Yes, it is. Celebrate this group. They are doing very well. Celebrate them. Celebrate them. Fantastic. Let me go back to the group of Abraham to give you a chance to level up as we begin round 3. After round 3, I'll call the judges to tell us where we stand.
Question 5.
Question number 5. Question number 5. In Gamaliel's counsel to the council, which of these names was made? Boaz, Jesse, David. C, Boaz, Obed, Jesse, and David. And D, Jesse, David, Boaz, and Obed. Which one is it?
C.
C. You have one lifeline left, I believe.
C.
C is the final answer. And you have 10 seconds left on the clock. It's now 5.
C.
Final answer is C. Final answer has been chosen as C. Is she correct? And yes, she is correct. Yes, she is correct. We go on round 3 to group of Deborah.
Number 10.
Question number 10. Please remember to cross out the one that is taken. Yes, and we have question number 10 on the screen. What were the Israelites told explicitly not to remove from the Ark of Covenant? A, the rings. B, the gold. C, the bowls. D, the lead.
50-50.
50-50. I believe this is your first lifeline. System, please take out 2 incorrect answers. So we are left with 2. B, the gold. C, the poles.
B, the gold.
B, the gold. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yes. B, the gold. Is final. The questions are tougher. Group of Peter, to end round 3, what question would you be picking?
Question 9.
Question number 9. Question number 9. And here is the scripture. For I have known him in order that he may command his children and his household after him, that they keep the way of the Lord, to do righteousness and justice. Yes.
And the class of Abraham with 10 points.
Class of Abraham with 10 points. Put your hands together for them. This is I Got My Sword Season 3 Grand Finale. And it is happening live. We go to round 4. Note the questions that have been taken. And let me start with you, group of Abraham again. Another chance to come up.
Question 4.
Question number 4. Question number 4. It says, through whom was Isaac's wife brought to him? A, through Sarah's servant. B, through Abraham's eldest servant. C, through Abraham's captain. D, through Nahor. Your time starts now.
B. Abraham's eldest servant.
B, Abraham's eldest servant. 8 seconds. Is that your final answer? Yes. Final answer is B, Abraham's eldest servant. Is he correct? And yes, it is. Put your hands together. Group of Mary, round 4. What is your question?
15.
Question 15. Yes, question 15 is on the screen now. To prevent David from attacking Nabal and his household, Abigail brought to David bread, wine, corn, raisins, figs, and what else? A, cattle. B, goats. C, sheep. D, water.
I'll ask my team.
Final lifeline to ask Team Mary. Team Mary, someone please come forward. I Got My Sword Season 3 Grand Finale. What is your final answer, Team Mary? You have 7 seconds to respond. 4, 3.
Water.
Water is the final answer from Team Mary. Is she correct? Put your hands together for them. Questions are tougher in the final. It's not easy. It didn't easy. Team Peter, this time around. Round 4. What is your question?
Question 14.
Question 14. Whose riddle was this? Out of the eater came forth meat, and out of the strong came forth sweetness. A, your teammate Deborah, or B, Phinehas, C, Samson, D, Gideon. You have 18 seconds on the clock.
C. Samson.
C, Samson. Remember, you have finished your lifeline. Final answer?
C. Samson.
C, Samson. Final answer is C, Samson. And audience, please, thank you for not making noise. So, is he correct? Yes, he is. Put your hands together for him. Audience, please, especially around this side, please, don't let me give you another tough question. And I'll bring you to the front under camera before I ask you the question. All right, Team Deborah.
Number 11.
Question number 11. Question number 11 is on the screen. In Isaiah chapter 19, verse 18, how many cities in Egypt will speak the language of Canaan and swear allegiance to the Lord of hosts? A, 3. B, 5. C, 7. D, 9. I believe you have one lifeline left.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Yes, she's using it. Your group? Team Deborah? The lifeline is working with a lot of life. It's not easy. I sabi Bible, I sabi Bible. It's today we find out. Team Deborah.
B5.
B5. Final answer, B5. Is she correct? And yes, she is. That's a wise decision. Good use of lifeline. And this brings us to the end of round 4. We have 10 minutes on the clock. Let's quickly take round 5, and then we get the scores. Quickly, Abraham.
Question 1.
Question 1 is gone.
Question 16.
Question 16. Yes. Question 16 is available. Who was the Roman governor who sentenced Jesus to be crucified? A, Herod Antipas. B, Pontius Pilate. C, Caiaphas Annas. C, Caesar Augustus.
C.
C is what?
Caiaphas Ananias.
Caiaphas Ananias. Is this your final answer? You have 8 seconds on the clock.
Yes.
Final answer, Caiaphas Ananias. Is he correct? It's Pontius Pilate. It's a trick question. In fact, the name Caiaphas Ananias are 2 separate Hebrew names. They were just concocted as a distraction. And a worthy one it turned out to be. Team Mary.
20.
Question number 20 is available. And it's on the screen in 5, 4, 3, on the screen. Our audience, please. I'm sorry, I might have to move us to the back if I keep hearing this. I'm sorry. How many cubits of space were between the Levites and the people of Israel before entering River Jordan? B, 4,000. B, 3,000. C, 2,000. D, 1,000. And may I remind you that you no longer have lifelines? So what is your final answer in 12 seconds?
1,000.
1,000. Is that your final answer? Yes, it is the final answer. But is it the correct answer? It's 2,000. This is the final I Got My Sword Season 3. It gets tougher as we go. And you see, the answers are arranged in a way that you cannot guess right if you don't know it. They are either in ascending order or descending order. Question, what would you be taking, Team Deborah?
19.
This is round 5.
Number 19.
Question 19. What is it? How much manna was to be gathered for each person? An ephah? B, an ounce? C, an omer? D, a shekel?
B, an ounce.
B, an ounce of manna. Is that your final answer? 12 seconds. There is no mudu of manna or paints of manna. Final answer is what? B, an ounce of manna. Is that the correct answer? It's an omer. An omer of manna. And the reference is Exodus chapter 16, verse 16. It gets tougher as you climb higher. Question for Team Peter. I believe this is round 5. Last question in round 5.
Question 17.
Question 17 is on the screen. Who was Solomon's friend or trusted advisor that was appointed principal officer? A, Nathan. B, Zadok. C, Zabad. What is the hometown of Philip, Andrew, and Peter? A, Jerusalem. B, Galilee. C, Bethsaida. D, Joppa. No lifelines in this round. You are completely on your own. B, Galilee. 8 seconds. 6. Is that your final answer? Final answer, I need to confirm now because your time has run out. The final answer is B, Babylonian garments. And we see that in Joshua chapter 7, verse 21. Team Mary, you have a chance to clinch I Got My Sword Season 3 grand finale. Will you take...
Thank you very much. This is the end. The end of the tiebreaker. Mary has 40.
Question number 25. System, please. Question 25 is on the screen. In the night that the king could not sleep, he found out from the record that Mordecai had exposed those who plotted to assassinate the king. What are the names of the chamberlains? A, Shazgaz and Vashti. B, Bigthana and Teresh. C, Haman and Haggai. D, Ahasuerus and Abihail. You have 10 seconds to answer. D, Ahasuerus and Abihail. Final answer? D. Final answer is D. Is incorrect. System. No, not correct. Team Deborah, you have a chance to be the first runner-up.
24.
Question number 24. Question number 24. On screen, please. For how many years was Israel at rest after Othniel's victory? A, 40. B, 30. C, 20. D, 10.
A 40.
A, 40. Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is.
Final answer, A, 40. Is she correct? And yes, she is. We have the first runner-up, Team Deborah. Celebrate Team Deborah and Team Peter. Stand up for them. Stand up, and take a bow. Stand up and take a bow. They have fought very, very valiantly. And both of them have done very, very well. Celebrate them. God bless you as you go to your seat. Thank you so much. And with this, we have come to the end of I Got My Sword.